Hello everybody, I'm at the Ducati showroom in PJ and here I have a special bike for you. What I have today is a Monster SP. The week before I uploaded a video on the standard Monster. That time I called out the differences between standard Monster and the Monster SP. This one is a walk around video of the Monster SP. Most of the differences which we called out in the previous video, we'll talk about that again in a little bit. So stay tuned. So here is the Monster SP. You can see it from the badge. So we'll start from here and do a full walk around. The paint job on the tank is different. The indicator is exactly the same as the standard. It's integrated into the body. It's really nice. Engine is exactly the same. Testa Strata L twin. Makes about 111 horsepower and 94 newton meters of torque. I'm not going to dive more into the specs of the engine, which I already did in my previous video. The Monster engine configuration does not have any change between the standard as well as the SP. The big difference is in the front. The standard Monster has got a USD fork, but this one has got Öhlins fully adjustable fork in the front. Got a 43mm fully adjustable Öhlins fork in the front. It's exactly the same diameter as the standard Monster, but with the golden color it looks more appealing to the eyes. It got a Brembo Stylema caliper, which is different from the standard, and it got the same 320mm disc. The travel on the fork on the Monster SP is 10mm more. The travel for the front fork is 140mm, and we already talked about the brake. It's got Brembo Stylema calipers. It runs on Pirelli Diablo Rosso 4 compared to standard Monster, which runs on Diablo Rosso 3. The headlamp is exactly the same as what's on the standard. It got the LED headlamp, and it got the DRL oval shaped daytime running lights. In the front, it is visually different from the standard Monster, and it got Ducati Corsa Racing logo in here. And in the front, the mudguard has got a paint job which is already integrated in here. And coming over to this side, the same Öhlins 43mm fully adjustable compression preload and rebound adjustable fork. Again, Brembo Stylema caliper, which saves weight and is better compared to the standard. Coming out here, the paint job is different on the tank, and not much difference in this area. It's got aluminum alloy frame compared to the steel trellis frame from the previous generation. It got quick shifter up and down as standard. That is the same in the standard Monster. It's a chain drive, 15 sprocket in the front and 45 in the back. The big difference in the back is that it got Öhlins fully adjustable shock at the back, compression preload and rebound adjustment at the back. It's a big improvement compared to the standard one, which only had preload adjustment, and this one looks really nice too. At the back, 17-inch rims, which is the same as the standard, but the tire is different. It's wrapped around by Pirelli Diablo Rosso 4 compared to Rosso 3 in the standard. Again, the seat, which is red in color compared to the standard, which is black. This is a seat cover which we got. Now we talk a little bit about the travel on the forks. So the rear shock is Öhlins, and it got a travel of 150mm. In the standard Monster, the rear shock has a travel of 140mm. So this is more. It's got more travel in the back and more travel in the front, because of which the seat height of this motorcycle is 20mm more than the standard. The standard sits at 820, but this sits at 840 millimeters at the seat height. This is a seat cover which can be removed if required. And at the back, it got the Monster SP sticker with the tricolor flag in here. At the back, it looks exactly the same. The turn signals are exactly the same. On this side, this comes in with Termignoni exhaust as standard. In the standard Monster, this was not there. So in the Monster SP, this comes in as standard, and you don't have to buy it and add it on. So this looks and sounds really better compared to the standard Monster. So that is better. One more thing which we talked about was the steering damper. The steering damper comes in as standard on the Monster SP. So that's how it looks like. In the cockpit, everything else is the same. 5-inch TFT dash. The switch cluster is exactly the same as on the standard Monster. Visually, this looks miles apart from the standard Monster. Visually, this looks a lot better because of the Termignoni exhaust, because of the red color seat as well as the seat cover, and the big difference being the front Öhlins fork, which is golden color, as well as the Brembo Styloma calipers. Everything else looks the same. So if you are planning to get a Monster SP for yourself, walk into Ducati PJ showroom. It retails at around 103,000 ringgit as told to me. Got a collection of Monsters, matte gray Monsters in here. They got a bunch of SP Monsters in here. If you're looking forward for that, I thought that it was extra rare in Malaysia to have the Monster SPs, but these guys got a bunch of it. I hope you guys like the video, and if you guys like to see more videos like this, please let me know what model and brand would you like me to do a walk around, and I'll be more than happy to do that. So thank you for watching.